right. Boom. And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Dungeons and Dragons, the Tribute Coast, some would say, which, in fact, doesn't really necessarily have a coast, and I haven't heard anything about any tributes. But enough about that. I brought the killers of death, some would say. That's right, my fucking hombres. You know, you gotta crack a few omelets to make a few eggs. And so we got my dear brother Kyle, the great and powerful DM of Death, Law, my dear nephew Rascal, my other brother from another, the one and only Rem, and of course, the great and powerful Roisin. My name is Yams, bro. Welcome. For session 7? For session 7! Oh my god, without further ado, Law, the floor is yours.
I might want to get a drink.
All right, welcome back. Yes, welcome back.
Yes, absolutely. The floor is yours. Get a drink. He's gone.
All right. So,
well, I mean, should we give a recap?
Hell yeah, bro.
I have been here. I've just been muted and I've been rambling the entire time. But I was actually getting a drink and I was at my fridge and like my headset, I just draped it over my monitor. And I'm like 2 rooms away and I hear like blasting out of the headset. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I was like, I ran back to the
There it is. The content, bro.
Anyway, yeah, let's get somebody hit me with that hot and heavy recap.
Oh my god. I think Kyle's got to do this one, bro.
Me?
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, quick and easy recap. But first, real quick, I'm gonna test to make sure the button works. Am I suddenly talking like Ord now? Do I got the echo going?
He's got the echo, bro. He's got the echo.
All right, cool. Anyway, so at the start of the episode, we're not going to call him the metaphor yet. The team had landed just outside of the Thaglodar mines. They took stock of themselves, reassessed, their own mental health and physical health, and then it suddenly hit them that, oh god, Ord died. Like, Ord got crushed. Like, he sacrificed himself for all of us. And this realization for some was a heavy burden, an incredibly introspective moment, and for others it was a motivating force. For Yamdo in particular, who decided that he would utilize Ord's memory and his I'm not sure if it was actually supposed to be a spirit entirely, but he summoned a spirit of his people's tribe, Leonidas, but in doing so, offended a mad, nasty snake god whose name I forgot, and the snake god was not at all pleased about the fact that Yamdo was like, hey, here's the spirit of my dead friend. Give me a cool lion. Because, as we learned, Ord, he wasn't dead. But aside from that, we were introduced to a local Norbero acolyte scribe under the name of Zoe Mercury, whose inquisitive, bookish nature would have been a perfect fit for the group had Ord not come back. But regardless, I actually need to figure out if she's going to be used today, because Ord is currently unarmored and hiding in a tavern room. All of this to say, let me just go ahead and wrap this up real quick. It was a heavy-hearted episode. The team learned a little bit about Ord's culture and where he came from. Norbero being a very beautiful, colorful, Germanic-inspired town. They were tired for the night, and Sawyer, trying to fall asleep, his magical lantern thing went off, and he saw all these different iterations of himself. Some of them dying, some of them surviving, some of them all going into bed. And that's when a giant not armored figure, but a large figure covered in tattered robes stood up and addressed him. And who else could it be but the assumed to be dead Ordovik Makaridian.
Yeah.
And then he left.
I love it. I love it.
Are you muted again?
Bravo.
I'm just going to sit on the floor. My friend has left.
Somebody get that man a seat.
Yeah. So we are going to go ahead and I don't really have much to say, to be honest. I would appreciate some feedback. I know we hadn't been doing it for a couple sessions. After this, let's hit me with some feedback and some wants and didn't likes and likes. That's all I want to say right now. So there's a little
No, fuck you. Everything's perfect.
keeping to get out of the way, and let's go ahead and get right into Sawyer now standing in the hallway of this dark inn at nighttime.
Ooh, even got the crickets.
He even got the crickets.
We love it.
Sawyer back to his room door, panting, confused maybe about what he's just seen, what he's spoken to.
I want to go to wherever these two knuckleheads are sleeping.
Which two knuckleheads? Yeah, you talking about Rosine and you talking about Rosine and Yamdo? Or you talking about I mean Lola and Lando? Or you talking about Yamdo and Leo?
Yo, Lola, and Yamdo.
I'm assuming that everyone has separate rooms. I don't know. Guess we could all. Everyone could. Once if money comes down to it, we can all start crashing in the same room.
Yo, let's save some money, bro.
Anyway, yeah, you know where their rooms are.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to Lola first.
And
Yo.
Yeah, a little bit of rhythm going.
Oh my
Pretty good.
god, bro.
Who is it?
Wake up! Wake up!
Sawyer?
Wake up. Yeah, we gotta go do something.
Sawyer, it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, I know. We gotta go do something. Where's the jungle man?
Oh, hold on. Let me get my guns. Hold on.
Damn,
Wow.
Lola doesn't
That's
even know what's going on. She's
dedication.
like, I need
Lola's
to get my
the
piece real quick.
dude.
All
No
right.
questions asked. This man who is like literally, probably, obviously, somewhat of a criminal, just like in the middle of the night, it's like, yo, we gotta do something. Okay, let me get my gun. Yo, side note, I had a coworker who's got a farm, and he said that the other day he had to like text his neighbor, and he's texted his neighbor and said, "Hey, can I borrow your gun?" Because he had a sick animal that he had to put down.
Oh my
The
god.
neighbor just responds, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I thought that was like so casual for a weapon. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Lola retrieves her guns from
Yeah,
within her.
so. Okay. Now, you gotta tell me what this is about.
Yeah, let's get the jungle man. I'll explain it later.
All right. Let's go get Yams.
Sawyer's knocks
Leonidas, go see who that is.
The lion goes to the door, but being cursed with lacking the necessary opposable thumbs to open it, it does little but stare. But one paw on the door, the lion's head turns and looks at you.
Yando gets up and opens up the door, and Leonidas and Yamdo Khan are standing in the doorway. Ah, Lola, Sawyer, good evening.
We have a problem.
What problem?
Yuli is he's in a bit of a bind, and if we don't do anything, he's definitely gonna get caught. So I have an idea. We get this man a suit of armor. He takes an oath like Ord. No one ever sees his face.
But Ord is dead. Gave life for us.
Yeah. What's your point?
We
Talk
just-
about Yuli. We get a suit of armor for Yuli.
For Yuli. So-
Yuli never has to show his face. Yuli never gets in trouble.
And Yuli will be Ord, but new Ord. Yamdo don't like this.
Maybe we'll come up with another name on the way. I don't think that's too important right now. You remember yesterday we were at that place with the people?
Yes. Tavern. Insight check.
Oh, the other one. The other one with the lady, the little short stack.
Zoe with books.
Nope. Well, she was there.
Do you insight him with that roll?
Hell yeah.
I guess, Rascal, I think we agree to roll deception here. I guess you could roll persuasion if you really want to try to persuade them
what was the question? Or what were you questioning?
What was I inciting? Oh, the whole Ord thing, and Yulian trying to make another, trying
I
to.
love how this man was like the
Ignore
short
that
stack.
+4.
And I was
It's
like,
my
"What
fault.
are you talking about, Zoe?"
I whispered Yams and said insight check this one.
so
Because I wanted there to be a roll, and if Yams beat the insight, it'd be interesting. Because Yams would be like, he could choose not to like address it. So Yams, you thoroughly and soundly
hell
believe
yeah.
that somehow in the middle of the night,
totally makes sense.
Sawyer has.
I dig it. Yeah. Let's keep it going. Hell yeah. So Yamdo says, Sawyer, Yamdo no like this metaphor. But we can work on it. In Ord's name. Come, let's go. Come on, Leonidas. And I open up the door for Leonidas. And I want Leonidas to like brush his whatever cats do, brush his tail or his body up against Sawyer's leg as he leaves.
Okay, I hate to like backtrack a second here, but my husband called and I had to take it. Sorry. Did anybody
Ridiculous.
be
You need to
like,
figure out what your priorities are.
did anybody say anything like, "What do you mean?" or is it alive? Like,
Nah, he didn't even get to that.
No,
okay.
no.
So what did he say? That we just need a
what
suit
I-
of
yeah.
armor for nothing?
We gotta go.
No, I have my yes. What I've said is that we need. Yuli is in trouble, and if we get a suit for Yuli, then he can take the same oath Ord did. So he'll never
okay.
because he's gonna get caught otherwise.
I like
Cool.
it. Hell
That
yeah.
sounds good. We gotta go help Yuli.
All right, come. All right, so yeah.
It just didn't seem like you guys had a serious enough conversation to have revealed Ord. So I'm like, wait a minute, what I meant.
Hell yeah, bro.
So are you guys?
All
walking
right, so let's go
downstairs
help
now?
Yuli.
Mm-hmm.
Great. You guys together quietly head downstairs and find yourselves out front of the Great Oak Inn.
So if I remember this correctly, we were talking to. I forget her name. Starts with a P.
Bad.
Pata?
Pata. Yeah.
Oh,
we went
that's
to
the
her
sword stack.
people.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to her people, and someone had pulled out like a suit of armor. I want to go steal that.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody pulled out a suit of armor?
Yes.
I want to steal that.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Somebody pulled out a suit of armor?
Yeah. They were like, did the armor look like this or something? I forget, but it was like, yeah, someone pulled out a suit. It's like a simple suit of armor.
Well, was it probably while we were talking to those two
this when you were
guards
talking
and
to-
Ord's old
Yeah,
captain?
the two Order Knights?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Where we at? Oh shit.
We're in motherfucking Norborough.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The letters came out a little like low, like the J and the I are hard to distinguish, but if you look really closely, you can tell the difference.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, where's the Great Oak? Here it is, right in the center of town.
Oh, there we are.
We got a map.
Hell yeah. Is this a body of water? Is this a river?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you successfully walk out. Now, Pata in this suit of armor came from where now? Because I don't remember this, so you have to remind me.
I think
Kyle remembered where it was.
I think that
Maybe
I
I'm
don't-
remembering it wrong.
yeah, because nobody pulled out a
But I
suit of
thought that's
armor.
what happened.
Y'all went up to the Order, the Asterian Hawks like headquarters, met with Drogo Langston, who was the commander of the Order, two other guards, and like basically informed them that Ord had died. They
Yeah.
had suits of armor on, but I don't remember Pata ever saying like, "It looks like this."
And Pata belongs to a different order as well. She belongs to the Order of Ember.
And
Okay.
Yeah, Zoe didn't really add anything to that because she lives here. So
You guys get out in the street and fucking Sawyer's like,
Where's the
I
local
actually have no idea what
blacksmith?
where's the what?
we're.
Oh my god!
Sawyer
I
wakes
feel like
everyone up.
someone pulled out a suit. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to go. We
Nobody.
recorded-
I don't think anybody pulled out.
Yeah,
Nobody
I'm
pulled
not
out a suit of
sure
armor.
anybody. I don't recall this for sure. Sawyer goes and wakes everyone up. Come on, guys, we gotta go do something. Gets everybody outside, and it's like, okay, guys, now what do we do?
Sounds like a very yams thing to do.
Right, yo. Oh shit, what next? All right, let's go back inside and sleep on it. We'll do this in the morning. Oh my god, the content.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come
All right,
back.
what are we doing, team?
We gotta steal a suit of armor from somewhere.
Well, I mean, the last place that y'all would have
Would have
seen armor would have been the Order headquarters.
Yeah,
it
the
would have been the.
Yeah,
and
yeah. They were wearing suits of armor,
yeah.
which means that there's
Oh,
a suit
wait,
in the what?
Wait,
What's the problem?
you guys want to steal armor from the people who are of Ord? That just seems really disrespectful to his memory.
I mean, armor's really expensive.
Well, let's steal it from a blacksmith, but not the Order.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I'm just not sure I would steal it all. This just doesn't seem very Lola-like.
Okay.
Let's
Lola,
find
just
another way.
now
How about we
rousing
don't
from
steal
her
it?
slumber.
Maybe we could barter for it.
Barter
How
could
much
be
is a
good.
suit of armor from a blacksmith?
We could barter. Surely we have something to barter. I mean, I don't know much about you, Sawyer. Do you got any money? Like, I don't know. You rich? You poor?
It's not that great right now. I can tell you.
Well, I mean, how urgently is Yuli's issue? Like, can we do some odd jobs to help him?
If we don't get him armor by the morning, he's going to get caught.
For what? What did he, I mean, for by the morning? Can it be like cloth armor?
That would be really disappointing.
I mean, really, doesn't he just need a disguise?
No, he needs
This
a
is so
suit.
perfect.
How
Look,
about
I'm not telling you what to do. If your character's doubting the man, insight check him.
Wait a minute. What do you think the odds are that Ord's suit of armor is fixable?
I am not going back to that cave.
Okay.
frog people? Poor
They were a
frog
little
people.
small.
There is a around the corner by the river. You see a light is coming, and you hear the crunching of footsteps.
Who's that?
Who goes there?
You can't see around the corner, but it definitely sounds like armored feet marching down this road.
Is there a curfew to this town?
No, there's no curfew.
Perhaps.
Okay, but we can't look like we're just loitering, so...
Who's a good lion? Who's a good lion? And I start scratching Leonidas' belly.
How do we?
The lion yawns loudly as the light comes around a corner. Is a torch being held by a guardsman.
I grab Sawyer and I just kiss him.
Ooh, what?
Spicy.
I mean, no tug. I mean, this is just acting.
You sense Sawyer shocked as Lola kisses you. You hear, hey, what in God's name is that? And the guard raising his torch a couple steps forward, and hey, is that a lion?
Oh, yes, my pet. Sorry, didn't mean scare you. I am Yamdo. This is Leonidas. And this is, and then I gesture over to him.
So I pull and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is my bodyguard, and his lion. I'm sorry if we were disturbing."
Bodyguard.
Roll a deception for me.
I mean, that's not really untrue in a way.
Oh, you can roll persuasion if you'd like. But you're rolling one of them.
I'm not good at either one.
Yo, take a chance. Take a
Nice.
chance.
Yeah.
There it is.
He squints at you in the light, and he says, "Will, I am sorry if I've you, ma'am, but you, bodyguard, and your boyfriend there are going to have to make indoors soon. It's very late, and we can't be disturbing the peace in Norbarrow. Thank you."
How big is
How
big
I was-
is this
Oh,
guy? Is that just one guy? How big is
Yeah.
he? Is he about
He-
Ort size?
He's not Ortside. No.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
There's a
Jesus
moment
Christ.
Sawyer's like debating in his head, like, nah, I probably won't fit him.
And now when I come back around here on my patrol, I better not find you out here.
oh, my apologies, sir. We're travelers. We're used to traveling all nights, and we didn't mean to disturb anything. We'll go ahead and settle down.
Understandable. Enjoy your stay in Norbarrow, and he just marches
Thank you.
down the
It's been
river.
quite a pleasant town.
Hmm. And he just continues pacing.
Okay, and then I
Watch out.
just like take a step away from Sawyer.
Well, he's
Okay, we have got to come up with a plan soon. Those guards are going to come back looking to see if we're still here.
Listen, there's got to be a blacksmith somewhere in this city. Let's just go see what we can borrow, or maybe. And I just like kind of like motion at them to come up with an idea.
Yum.
Does anybody
You,
have like a spell where we can just make him look like he's wearing a suit of armor?
Foreign. I mean, no. This isn't gonna work. This poor kid.
What? What? I thought you were about
I
to
mean-
say something.
I'm just saying, where is Yuli anyway? Like, if he's in this much trouble, shouldn't he maybe be helping us come up with a solution?
Yes, where is... I mean, wow. Yes, where is Yuli?
I feel like our
Oh.
necks are on the line, and he's just what, asleep right now?
Yeah, he's asleep right now.
Well, maybe we ought to go
mean-
wake him up.
We don't need Yuli right now. What we need is a suit of armor. Then we can
Yes,
figure
but
out
you're
what-
asking me to steal for Yuli, and he's not even here helping. So if we get caught, he's off the hook, and we're taking all the blame.
All right, how much money do you have? And I like pull out my gold purse.
How much do you
I
guys
have. Hold on.
Lola, you have my gold. Which is 90 gold. So whatever you
How
got...
do you have 90 gold?
How the fuck do you have 90 gold?
I don't know. I carried the creation.
Yells Sawyer in the
Hang on,
middle.
Because he didn't-
I have like 13 gold.
I rolled for gold instead of starting with a fucking backpack, which is why all I have is a spear and a
that's
loincloth.
Jesus.
But I ain't got no pockets,
Lola, you
so I
also
give
have-
Lola my gold.
Now backstory moment, Lola. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your family owns a library named after your grandfather, yes?
Well, yeah. Historically, our family has quite a bit of money,
Okay, then just so, but theoretically, and for
but I
whatever
would
reason,
not have brought a bunch of it with me.
of course not. This money is accessible to you, but it is in prints, where the library is.
Correct, and a lot of it's in assets. It's not like I just got gold
Of course.
laying around.
Of course, just checking. But
I
you
love
do,
it.
but there is some wealth of gold there available to you if you were to go and need it.
Yes,
The people who work for your family would happily give it to you.
right.
But you know that, but that doesn't help you now.
And nobody else knows it, so shh. You
Nah.
know?
Also, yeah.
I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about
Sawyer.
nothing.
Yeah, you can hear it. It's Sawyer you gotta watch out for.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yams
Sawyer was like,
probably
wait, did
knows
the voice in my
everything
head
about
Yeah.
tell me you have a lot of gold?
So Yamdo is...
I just see him take out like a massive coin purse. I'm like, I don't even know where he fucking hides it.
Yamdo?
Yeah. Lola, yeah. Any gold that I may have encountered along the way, I let Lola hold on to it, bro, because he's got pockets. But Yamdo's thinking about this situation, and his flaws are starting to come into play here, especially of indulging in habits that may threaten reputation or health. So Yamdo goes up to Sawyer and he says, hmm, if we steal armor, and he looks up at the moon.
I mean, stealing is such a harsh word.
We would have the knight's advantage.
What?
I just don't know that I can get behind stealing. That is just not in.
Okay. Well,
surely we can find some old beat up set. I mean, if he's a new recruit, surely they would understand if he doesn't have a pristine set of armor.
Okay. But it's happening in the morning. We don't know when the blacksmith opens. How about we go nick it real quick, and then you can go pay, leave the money there at the door or something. Whatever makes you happy.
I mean, I guess we could at least go look and see if there's price plaques on them or something.
Yes.
Whatever the fantasy term for price tags is.
I'm pretty good at cities. I know where have I seen?
It's a large enough city that actually the center of the square that you're in, the town square here.
We're right next to Fantasy.
What?
Fantasy Costco.
I don't know what's Fantasy Costco.
No, there's a like you are here board in this square, and you do notice that the market square is located to the east of you, and that nearby on the market square there is a set aside a little forge and a blacksmith that is called the Defender's Breastplate.
Ooh, now that's a name.
You see, look, this is exactly what we need. Really quick, in and out. It's easy. All right.
What if we just explained it to the knights?
I circled it.
Maybe they have a set that we could just borrow.
Honesty is best policy.
If we just told them what was going on.
Can I get a persuasion check for this?
Well, for honesty is best policy.
Could y'all persuade me into doing this? Well.
Whoa! Honesty is best policy.
Sawyer is rubbing his temple.
There is not enough PvP insight checks going on in this group.
All right, you know what? Let's do it your way. Maybe it's a great idea.
We always have Plan B, but let's at least start with that one.
All right, fine. Let's go to the knights.
Okay, we're going to the knights.
In the middle of the night, you're going to the knights?
Yep.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Sure. You will see that the Order of the Asterian Hawk is listed on the map. It is actually not far. It's almost right around the corner.
Hey, we love it. Who's...
See. You guys go up to the front door and knock, I guess.
Sawyer's like 10 feet away, just really grumpy looking.
Hell
the
yeah.
The door cracks open, and you see a older gentleman with reddish hair that is turning gray, like this light kind of red hair. It's longer, pushed back over his head. He's got eye wrinkles because like he's been smiling his whole life, and he has a short trimmed, the same reddish grayish beard. And he opens the door just a crack. You're barely able to see him through there.
Is this one of the ones that we would have saw before?
You wouldn't have read. The two guards who were up front had helmets on, and it's not Langston. It's not Drogo Langston, who's the leader guy. So he says, "It's the middle of the night. What can I do for you?"
Oh, dear knight, we are in dire straits, and we need your help desperately. A great friend of ours, Ord, he was of your order. Are you familiar with Ord?
The door cracks open a little bit, and he says, "Ordovic? Yes, I actually am very familiar with him. Why? We'd heard that he'd passed."
Yeah, he was traveling with us. He was a dear great friend for, many years. And, he recently passed, and he left a ward in our charge. He was bringing him here to join your order, but he has no gear, and he can't stay in the inn anymore because he has no money. So we were really hoping maybe you could help us out. Do you have like an old battered practice set of armor that we could have give him or at least borrow for a while so he can earn his way into your order, like Ord would really have wanted?
You say that
Can
you are
I?
friends with. Go ahead.
I want an insight check to see if she's just full of shit in terms of how
Yeah,
sincere you're
definitely.
being.
Definitely
I'm like
roll a
genuinely curious
roll a
if it's
persuasion.
like your character is actually this insincere or is doing it to play it up.
And roll a persuasion or deception. Rosine. Oof.
Solid.
Oof.
Solid. Solid.
And he sort of squints at you all and he says, "Tell your friend that he's out of luck. We won't be heeding to strangers in the middle of the night come knocking on doors asking for handouts. If you want something, come back in the morning and speak to Drogo."
Wow, Ord was nothing like you.
He
You know
slams
that
the door.
he died
No, no, no!
saving
Before he
our
slams the
lives.
door, even if it costs me my reaction, I want to extend my hand out to hold it open.
Okay.
I
Um,
extend.
He's gonna attempt to slam it anyway.
So I'll strength athletics to see if I can hold it.
I'm not gonna whisper this one. Oh,
All right.
So that I say, you know that he gave his life for this ward and for us. He stood in front of a huge golem and let us run and get to safety, and you can't even speak to us in the middle of the night? You're a disgrace compared to him.
tell me something about Ord that only a friend of Ord would know.
He
Okay.
never took his helmet off.
Never took helmet. New big words. Taught me metaphor. Do you know why? I tell you why. He made promise. It was he wore helmet like second skin. His name, you remember. Ordvik. I can't pronounce it, Kyle. What is it? Mirani?
Machiavelli?
Macaridian.
Yeah, Macaridian. His name,
Hmm.
Ordvik Macaridian.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Hell yeah. Let's go with our -1 charisma. That's 13, and that's a 3.
All right, let's see what he's gonna roll against you, brother.
Oh no!
Just, well,
Somewhere
darn.
in this in
it
room,
is apparent
Ord
that
is
you
like-
did know Ordovik, but I don't appreciate the insults in the middle of the night. Now, if you do not remove your hand from this door, I'll have no choice but to call the alarm. Please be gone. Come back in the morning, and I'll have more patience for you.
Yamdo releases his arm.
He just closes the door slowly and gently.
Well, that didn't work quite how I was hoping.
I wanna, no, it did not. But, Lola, Lola, you did good. Even had
I
Yamdo
just don't
scared.
want to be a thief.
You don't
That-
have to be I can be a thief. You can just you see how I stood here and did nothing?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
So this also, let me see. What is what's the sigil again? Like, what is their mascot? Their do they have a mascot? Like a crest or
This
something?
order does, yeah. Well, Kyle would know better than I would. I believe it's a red hawk.
Oh, okay, Red Hawk.
Yeah,
Darn
it was a hawk against the color like Norbarrow's colors.
Okay.
As I recall.
Sick. Okay. Now this building that we're in front of, that this gentleman closed the door. I'm assuming does it have like is it like a castle or is it just like a house? What's the roofing look like?
It's like a large, wooden and plaster sort of building.
Okay.
It's definitely larger than most of the buildings around here, but it houses many people. As best you can tell.
And are there any guards posted above us, like on the ramparts or anything, or like on the roofs or anything?
No, but I will say that if you look south down the street, you do see a light coming around the corner.
Uh-oh. Lola, Sawyer, the light. That was 4 words.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get it. What am I picking up from this?
So I have a crazy idea.
We relocate armor?
Relocate.
What
I
if-
like that. Relocate is a good word. I like that.
What if I sneak in one of the windows
Yes.
as Ord, as his ghost? So I have the ability to disguise myself. So I can make myself look like Ord. And I
Yamdo.
could climb in the window and pretend to be Ord and scare someone to death and tell them that I need to borrow some armor.
Very.
Jesus.
This is
What
wild.
is-
Yes.
This
Yes.
is
I
Wait.
was
Hang on.
just
Hang
gonna
on. Hang on.
take it from the blacksmith.
Hang on. Hang on. Yamdo's eyes light up because Yamdo hasn't seen much action in 24 hours. And so,
You all have seconds before this guard comes around the corner and sees
Oh
you.
shit!
yo, bro, quick, hide in some bushes. Go. I grab Lola and Leonidas and
A big lion? I don't think a big lion's fitting in a bush.
I mean, he's coming. So I should reiterate. You guys, this is a big town, right? You are standing right here. I'm drawn on the map. Right where that yellow mark is.
Uh-huh.
Right here, right?
Yes.
And the guard is coming around this corner way down here. So, like, he's going to see you, but he's a good distance away. But, like, he's not going to hear you if you book it somewhere.
Yo.
You could run back into the square or...
But any bushes? Bush.
We could just run back to the inn and talk about it there.
Good idea. Come, we go. Trot.
Who was the guy? Who's the guy that answered the door?
Old
Who
man.
is he?
Yeah,
A redheaded,
like-
an older redheaded fella?
Old man
Alright, cool.
nasty.
I was like, okay, you know what? How about? And I like pull up the sleeve, and you see the things are starting to spin. The bracelets.
There's little clicking sounds as these ruined pieces of stone looking...
Oh shit, what's he doing?
They're spinning
Hell
around
yeah.
Sawyer's arm as he holds it out.
There it is.
Wait,
We're
that's what
gonna-
I was gonna do.
Yeah.
So now we can have 2 Ords. Now we can have 2 Ords, bro. Hell yeah.
No, I look like the guy that answered the door.
Oh my
I said-
god.
I go, no, your idea was to dress up as a dead man to try to skit. To try. How did he talk? How did,
Just talk normal or whatever. I think I was using my regular voice. So.
yeah, so your idea was to use a dead man to scare them. This is a little bit easier.
Well, mine was more fun.
Yamdo like fun.
But the truth is, I'm a little short, and I can only make myself about 1 foot taller, according to my memory of how this thing works. So it probably is better for it to be you.
I want to look for a way inside that isn't the front door.
Sure. You wait for the guard to make his round. He walks up that street, right? So he walks up like this street and keeps going north. Like
Hey,
maybe he
Yamda.
makes one big loop,
hola.
and you sneak back over to the house.
Can we ride the cat?
I think we can.
So, like, maybe he
Hold
could
on.
grab on the cat, and the cat could jump on top of the building.
I
and
don't
he
think
could get
both
up
of
there?
you. I think Lola could ride the cat.
All right. Well, yeah, no, that's fine because I actually want to use my jump spell tonight. To fucking like, hell yeah, bro. So Leonidas, so Lola or Yamdo will be like, Leonidas, Lola, ride you. You take her up there. I will.
Well, I don't
follow."
need to go up if I'm not going in as the ghost.
What?
Man, that sounded like a fun idea.
I like that idea. Maybe Sawyer be redhead man, you be ghost,
Yeah.
and I be your shadow.
Keep it in the back of your head, and we'll plan
Sawyer,
it for later.
the backyard has a high fence, about 6 feet tall, but you are able to climb it.
Okay.
And once you're within the perimeter of this fence, that you know that you find a back door that is unlocked. You go in, yes.
Hell yeah.
He does.
We're going
We don't.
in.
So what are you guys doing? You two?
We're
Ah.
gonna
Splitting
stay in the shadows
We're-
because I am really, really stealthy in the dark.
We're gonna stay in the shadows, and if Lola is going in, then I'm gonna shadow her, but from
No,
the
I'm not
rooftops.
for right now.
You're not going.
Sawyer,
Okay.
if you get in trouble, make some kind of weird, inappropriate for this area animal noise, and we'll come.
Okay.
Like Sawyer's about to be like, and Yamdo will be like, let's go, and we'll be like, no, that's the Asterian cuckoo. It's very common around.
Hell yeah.
So Yamdo, are you going up on the roof, dude?
Not yet. I'm gonna hang out with Lola for a bit, but
Okay.
if it's time to scatter, then I'm hitting that jump spell and I'm jumping right up on that roof, bro.
Sawyer, roll stealth check.
Hell yeah.
Nice. You get you open the door and get inside, And you just barely get the door closed, but you hear, huh? There's someone there, and you hear like a down, like you're at the end of a hallway. There's a door to your right and to your left. Um, Straight ahead of you, the best you can determine is this hallway goes all the way through the house and then turns, and the front door would be just past that turn. You recognize the voice. It's the same man who answered the door. He must be on watch tonight. Perhaps he heard you close at the door, but you hear him. You hear you clearly distinguishingly hear a man rising from a chair. What do you do?
Looking for somewhere to hide.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
well, there's a door to your right and a door to your left.
Door to the right.
You slip into the door to the right, and just inside the room, you can hear as this man footsteps down the hallway. You were in a large room with there is a fireplace where there's just the faintest sign of a fire having been lit here. A large couch, a desk in the corner. There's not much in here. There is a suit of armor standing on a stand in the corner here.
How does it look? Like, is it very... I'm looking for, like, a non-descriptive looking suit. Something that doesn't have, like... That isn't super ornate. That doesn't look like it would easily
I mean,
be
this
picked
is
out.
you roll, you hear, like, actually you hear in the hallway, and the man, you hear footsteps as the man returns to the front, and you hear this chair squeak. Roll an investigation check.
Hell yeah. Get it, Sawyer.
Investigation
Get
is
it.
the one I get a buff. No, it's perception and...
Get it, Sawyer. Get it. Get it. Solid.
You go to the suit of armor here, and it's a large suit of plate armor, but as you get closer, you realize that it's more ornamental than anything. It does not actually seem like maybe the construction material is not like meant to withstand blows. It's just designed for display. It would work great for concealing ward, but it might be well noticed that it's missing, and it also isn't that great of a suit of armor in terms of defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking. But it's a
so
great
there's
number 2.
There's a door in front of you that would go like probably open out like right behind where this man is kind of sitting at guard at the front. And then there's a second door to the left, which the best you can tell is going to lead into the same hallway that you came into, just a little further down the hallway. We're going to let's go to a page and draw here, shall we?
Hell yeah. I think I want to like backtrack and try to get through that left door quietly, sneaky like.
Sneaky beaky like, baby. Where? Do you follow me, baby?
So let's see.
Uh-oh.
The back door, this hallway goes up and like turns.
Got a law doodle. Hell yeah.
There's a door here and the door here, and then this is the door that you came in, right? I guess I'm not really doing a great job of drawing doors, am I? Let's make them look a different color. Here's a door. Here's a door. And you came into this room, which is like this large sort of, large room. There's a fireplace in the corner. A couch. A suit of armor
If there's any
over here.
maybe like a chest or anything that would contain a suit of armor, maybe a closet.
Not in this side
If
room
not,
that you were just in or
then-
whatever.
Then yeah, I'll backtrack and go to the left side.
Sure. My man's gonna roll as perception again. Would you like to re-roll yourself
Okay.
or keep the 14?
I will reroll it. Oh, I shouldn't have rerolled.
It's like, but let's make a deal. You always gotta stick to
You,
that first door.
You get out this door and you open up the second door, but unexpectedly there's something right behind the door, and thunk! There's a big thunk as this door hits something, and you hear, "Who's there?" And you hear as the chair definitely squeaks against the ground. What do you do?
All right.
Yes!
Gonna do something funny.
Oh,
There you
shit.
go. Boop, my man Sawyer. Oh, this is a gigantic house. Apparently, these doors are fucking enormous. I did not realize that this is so hard.
There it is.
You get it, though. You get it.
When I realize he's coming, I want to dip back into the room with the suit of armor.
Okay. Are you
And
leaving
I
any
wanna
gates open or anything, or doors? Doors open, or are you just like slipping back in?
slipping back in.
Okay.
And I'll look for somewhere to hide, probably under the
Yeah.
table.
Yo,
Sure. There's you actually managed to. You could squeeze underneath the couch at your very best.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Sawyer, stand behind the suit of armor.
I know. I was like, I want to put it out, but like, that's not, you know.
You crawl underneath the couch and you see the door open. You see
God. Oh my
this
God.
armored foot come in and you hear hello.
Oh shit.
And there's a moment of quiet.
Uh-oh.
And then you see the door close as he exits back into the hallway. And you hear another door open. You hear the same thunk. This door bumps into something. Hello? You hear muffled in the hallway. And then finally, the back door. And he doesn't say anything, but he watches outside. And then roll perception check.
Solid.
You hear the back door close, and you hear as it is locked. And then you hear him move through the hallway, and you hear the chair sliding along the ground. He's moved the chair, and you hear him squeak as he sits back into his chair. You still look like this man, correct?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
Oh,
For an hour, Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at that suit of armor.
Go grab and go.
Real fucking.
Grab and go.
Interesting now.
Yo, steal that shit.
Are there...
Relocate that shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
Or your heart is racing as you hide.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh my
in and out
God.
of game. Okay,
Oh my God.
let's go back to the door.
Oh.
This one. I need to try to get to that left room.
You definitely got to roll stealth again.
All right.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. All right.
Ooh.
No +1, but 21.
You managed to get the door open completely silently,
Oof,
and you get half of your head into the hallway, and you look up at the end of the hallway, and this guy is sitting right at the corner of this hallway, and he's staring down the hallway right at you. But your stealth was so good that he hasn't seen you.
Okay. Dip my head back in.
And you managed to be able to leave the door open at a point where you could book it out of here, and he does not seem to have noticed that the door has moved at all. He did seem to be paying extra attention right now.
Can I'm gonna head. This is another door, right?
Yes.
Where's the entrance to this place?
It's like right on the other side of that door.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
This big
I
door here or
wanna-
whatever.
I want to like look through the. Is there like a keyhole I can look through?
Yeah,
If
absolutely,
I can-
dude.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna use telekinesis
Okay.
to knock on the door.
Thump, 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 thump. He gets up and he says, "What
And
the hell?"
I'm like, yeah. And as soon as like I notice that he's getting up, I'm like booking it.
Go, go,
Back over here so I can run to
nice.
the other side.
Sure. You jump in and you hear from the hallway. Who is it?
Oh.
Who's there? Who's there?
Oh.
We are fucking with this poor man.
And you hear him. You hear his hurried footsteps as he goes. You hear his footsteps recede, and then you hear creaking and thunking, and his footsteps recede so that you can't hear them anymore. As he ascends some stairs quickly, he's going up.
Okay.
And you enter into a room, and it seems to be a large storage room. There's a whole ton of crates and barrels and things in here.
I wish to investigate the crates.
Let's roll investigation.
Oh my God.
Nice. You actually look around and everything seems to be marked. There's a lot of food stuffs in here. You do happen to come upon uh nothing. But you do find that there is another door that leads north here into a separate room.
All right.
Keep her going.
There it is.
You move
You're
into the next room, and it is a large kitchen. And you all and roll investigation check again.
I'm just thinking to myself, where the fuck do they keep the fucking armor?
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, investigation? Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let's
so
go.
you're going through all the cupboards and stuff, and you are surprised to find that there is a closet here, and you open the closet, and it has all these sort of like decorative things for holidays and stuff, and you find, peculiarly enough, a suit of armor. It happens to be made out of pots and pans and coffee tins, but it is in fact a full suit of armor. It would not serve great, but if you needed something in a pinch, also
I look
you
at it, and that's what I think. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, but
and you
beggars can't be
but you
choosers
hear
here.
creaking as many footsteps above you are creaking on the floorboards, and they're hurrying to the eastern side of um this little side of the building over here.
Grab and go. Grab and go. Grab and go.
Can I put the suit on?
Gonna put the comical suit on? Yes, of course you can.
Yeah.
You're able to don it as you start hearing footsteps coming down the stairs. More than just one pair of feet. What do you do?
God, I'm actually really curious how you think this would work, because
Hit me with it, baby.
so disguise self. Would I need to recast it to sort of make the armor disappear?
Yes.
Okay,
Right now, you're that guy wearing this goofy ass armor.
I will hold that off for now.
Okay.
I'm literally just gonna chill in this closet for a bit until
Okay.
I hear, and just see what I hear.
So you hear a whole ton of people and come down the stairs, and you hear a familiar voice here, Drogo Langston. What is the deal?
No.
What is the deal, Gregory? Everything seems quiet down here. And Gregory responds, I'm telling you right now that something strange is going on. I heard a door open, I heard a door close. I thought I heard something more than once. And then there was a knock at the front door. And that's not it. Shortly before that, strange people came to the door. They knocked, I opened the door, and they were asking for a suit of armor from us. I'm telling you, Drogo, it was the strangest thing. And Drogo says, okay, well,
As he's saying that, I would, if possible. Well, no, I don't think I can do this. Never mind.
you want to try?
I want to like make it. I want to use minor illusion to try to make it sound like kids fucking laughing outside.
Sure. I think you can. Why do you have to see the location to cast it?
Yeah, it doesn't say you do, but that's like kind of a given if it
No,
doesn't say
I mean
that.
I'll let you do it. Sure, you
Alright.
make you. It's not like minor illusion is not meant to make like conversation, but you definitely can imitate the sound of children laugh. and you hear Drogo say, "Look, Gregory, it's just children playing games. Now we'll take a quick sweep of the house to ease your fears, and then we're going back to bed. All right, you go this way, Gregory. You check the pantry. I'll check the storage."
Oh shit.
You hear multiple pairs of feet, and then so you are hiding in a closet, right?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I'm hiding in the suit of armor.
Oh, shit.
You hear the door to your room open, and you hear footsteps inside. What do you do to prepare yourself?
Oh shit.
I'm just trying, like, however this armor was like, I'm guessing it was hanging on something. I'm just
Sure,
trying
yeah.
to replicate that as best
Okay.
I can.
You roll. Let's roll a stealth check, dude.
Yeah.
I think we roll it with disadvantage here, dude. I gotta give it to you. I gotta hate
All right.
on you. Give it
Hey,
disadvantage.
this is a wild fucking thing I'm doing right now. Let's go with the disadvantage. Ooh. Let's chrono shift one real quick.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're here. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's change that 7 to whatever this is.
Come on. Let's go. Big money. Big money. Big.
Nice. You just barely are able to like try to dangle your body sillily from this thing. You pull a coat like in front of your face, so it's just there, and the door to the pantry swings open abruptly, very quickly, like someone is trying to just startle anyone inside.
Hold my breath. Stand completely still.
Solid.
There's a moment as you feel eyes pass over you, and an arm reaches into the closet, straight through the center of the coats, and jostles them side to side. And then the arm retreats, and the door closes, and you hear footsteps step away.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like very slow, like exhale.
You feel your own breath on your face as this coat that you pulled you is right against your face. Also, you're inside of a ridiculous looking tin can fucking suit of armor.
Beautiful. I love it.
You hear all the footsteps reconvene, and Drogo says, "Well, Gregory, keep a close eye about it regardless. Make sure all the doors stay locked." And then you hear multiple pairs of foot going to the stairs and going up. You hear creaking of the floorboards above you as they return to their beds.
I love it. All right, here we go. The coup de grace. I'm gonna wait like 15 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, this is how you. This is some thievery shit, all right? All right, you gotta let them reset now. This is like
Yo, let 'em reset.
Skyrim, and you shot them with the arrow. You gotta let them reset.
Let 'em
for a bit.
reset.
And
What's your
listening,
wanted
I'm
level at
seeing-
right now?
I'm seeing what's he doing? Is he walking around the house? Does it sound like he went to that chair again?
Yeah, I went to the chair. You hear the familiar creak of the creaky chair. The giveaway chair, they call it.
The giveaway chair. All right. We're gonna go ahead and cast a quick little message
Okay.
to Lola, and I'm gonna say, "Good news, I got a suit,
Oh
but
my god.
I could use a little distraction, so I can sneak back out the back."
Okay. Hey Yamdo,
Lola.
I just got a message in my head from Sawyer. He needs a distraction in the front. I think this sounds like a very good thing for our little kitty cat and you to do.
Good idea. Say no more. And Yamdo's gonna go ahead and cast Speak with Animals. He's gonna cast Speak with Animals to our great and powerful Leonidas, and he's going to say, "Leonidas, are you up for a little fun?"
Yamdo, I am up for fun.
Great beast indeed. Listen, friend. And also, by the way, can we just agree that whenever Yamdo is speaking with animals, the four the 4 words limit is
that's
suspended?
fine, that's
Because it just growls at this point. All right,
Yeah,
he
of
just
course,
growls.
of course.
Okay,
He's
so
more proficient in animals.
exactly.
I love it.
Hell yeah!
I love
All
it.
right, yeah, this
What
is
is the word for?
funny you should ask. All right, so here we go. So great Leonidas. So here's what we're going to do, friend. God of Pride, let's have fun. We are going to create a diversion. You will pretend to be violent, wild, and crazy. I will go and chase you. Make sure that you roar really loudly in front of that building. We want to draw as much attention to our eyes as possible. Then you will run off. I will chase you, and if we need to run into the forest, well, I'll be right behind you. How's that sound?
I will follow you anywhere, Yamdo.
And then I give him a pat, and I go up to Lola, and I say, Lola, Leonidas will cause
Disorder? Distraction?
Yes. Distraction. I will chase after Leonidas. Hopefully, guards come and follow.
And what are you going to do if they start chasing you, Yamdo?
Yamdo marathon athlete. Yamdo can outrun them.
Yes, but how will I find you? Where will you go?
Into the forest. If anything, Yamdo find you.
Okay. Well, if it goes south, I will find you in the forest. If you don't find me first.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to tell Sawyer that you're going to set this distraction up so he can run.
Okay. Sound good.
Psst, Sawyer.
You don't message too?
Yeah, no, I get to message you back. It says that. It says, and can reply in a whisper. The target can reply.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can talk, so I would just be
normally
replying.
it's like, it's sort of like
Okay.
because it
like
only
a
has one
message,
word
like a voicemail.
There it is.
Sawyer, I got your message. Yamdo will be doing a distraction with the lion out front. Listen for that and run.
I mean, if he thinks he can make it, yeah. Because I'm like looking at the suit and I'm just thinking about how loud it's gonna be when I have to get my ass.
He's gonna have the lion roaring really loudly.
Perfect. This can't go wrong.
All right, here we go. Hell yeah, bro. All right, so hell yeah, bro. So Yamdo's gonna speak to Leonidas, and he's gonna say, "All right, Leonidas, let's show these people the true power of our tribe, and go, let out your most ferocious roar."
So yeah, Leonidas goes off and stands. He just paces away very slowly and casually, stands right in front of this building, and he turns towards it, and then very abruptly, just roars at the front of the building. It seems to shake the building. You actually see torches, lanterns being lit in windows nearby. So you hear this, and you hear "Good gods!" and you hear the grumblings and footsteps of people upstairs as well. That's
it. We're moving ass.
There it is.
You're hustling. You hear the steps and the creaking of the front door as the front door cracks open a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God. What do you do?
I am heading towards the back door.
Nice. So you are able to slip out undetected as this number of loud bangings and crunchings as these people march down the stairs. You are outside in the backyard. There's the fence in front of you.
We're climbing, baby.
Nice. And we're going to go back to this little Norbaro map. And zoom in. I don't know how big you guys probably be gigantic on this map, won't you?
We'll be
pretty big.
They're huge. They're as big as buildings.
It's got grid on too. How weird is that?
Hell
I'll
yeah.
minimize you.
We love the
fuck?
grid.
I got it. I just did not know. Grid off. Save settings. And I'm going to make Sawyer real much smaller. There, you should be able to move that little tiny Sawyer around.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop back over the fence as well.
Yeah, so you guys both, so you nimbly jump the fence. Clink, 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 clink.
You just see Sawyer walking out in this fucking ridiculous suit.
Yeah.
I look at Sawyer and I'm like, you gotta tell me the story of that later.
It was the best they had, okay?
All right.
Hell yeah.
And you guys, what are you doing? Heading back to the inn, or
hell yeah, bro?
Leo like gallops off down the street, and people are coming out and like for sure, like
you go find Yamdo. I'll go.
Yeah,
meet me back in the inn.
Yeah, Yamdo's in pursuit of.
I need to get this off the street.
yo, the merchandise is hot, yo. Hell yeah, bro. But what's it called? Yeah, Yamdo is just tailing Leonidas, yelling in common, "Get back here, scary beast! Get back here!" and just and just trying to get as many eyes on him as possible and away from the direction of Sawyer and Lola.
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to the inn as well and trust that probably Yamdo's going to get away and then find his way back to the inn.
Hell
and then
yeah.
if I don't see him in the morning, then I'll go out to the woods looking. So I'm going to go back to the inn.
Sure. Now, Yamdo,
Yes.
eventually you get to the edge of town. You seem to have lost any sort of pursuers. Mission accomplished.
Good
There
job.
are a number of lights coming on, like in town behind you, but for the most part, you feel like you evaded their immediate detection. What do you do?
Yemdo, since it's safe to say that the block is still hot, Yemdo's gonna set up camp out here. And what's the weather like? What's the
It's beautiful.
temperature? Temperature-wise, it's beautiful.
It's like probably it's still like early spring, so it's probably
Okay.
like 60 degrees tonight.
Bro, perfect, bro. Can we say it's 68? Just enough to get the party started, bro. A solid
No.
68? No, just straight
No.
60?
Yeah.
That's fair, bro. Who cares about 8 degrees? Either way.
You got a warm cat to sleep in.
Hell yeah, bro. So Yamdo, the block is still hot. So Yamdo's going to go off and find a nice patch of grass, probably underneath a tree. And his speak with animals is gone. But Leonidas still, he understands Yams and knows that it's time to sleepy. And Yamdo's just going to curl up right beside Leonidas and rest until sunrise.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Hell
you guys
yeah, bro.
have no problem. But
Oh, no.
but those of us who are back at the inn, or what are we doing
Yeah,
there?
So I wanted to ask, like, can I get to my room without interacting with people?
Yes,
does it
you
look
are
like-
able to return without. Yeah. I
So-
mean, if anything, you're just like a goofy guy. I don't know. Yeah, you make it back all right.
He's a cosplayer.
So I'm going to follow Sawyer, and I'm like, I got some more questions.
What's your question?
You want to know?
I'm in this really dope suit.
How is a bunch of pots and pans going to help Yuli again?
Oh, there it is. Insight,
There it is.
insight.
I'll be honest. This didn't go as I planned.
Oh my god.
But
Well-
I figured it's better than nothing until we can figure out a better situation. That
I
seems
mean-
to be how everything goes lately.
Is it going to be enough? Do we need another plan? I mean, I'm not sure, but that might draw more attention to him than if he just stayed like he is. I mean, the
Yeah.
whole goal is to keep Yuli from being recognized, right?
Okay, so Yuli's not exactly in trouble right now.
What?
Oh.
Can we be like
Yes.
outside or outside my room when we talk?
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it?
Yeah, I
absolutely,
figure I was
absolutely.
stopped right at your door before I headed off to mine, yeah. What?
Okay.
Oh shit, you done goofed up, hey Aaron.
Can you give me like 2 minutes
Give him
and I'll
one.
explain everything.
You better, because I did not just send my Yamdo out to be a distraction for something that was
she's-
a lie.
As she's saying that, I'm just like going in and closing the door.
Sawyer, you better come back out here in 2 minutes or I'm coming in.
Yo,
You just hear the sound
timer,
of like
timer,
armor, like, clanging as
timer.
I'm trying to take it off.
timer, quick, 2-minute timer. Yo, here we go.
Do I see Ord in the room?
Yeah, yeah. I would assume.
Yeah, Ord's just been sitting in the same spot, man. He's been very patiently waiting.
Twiddling his thumb.
You know what? Yeah, for the sake of flavor, Ord is staring out of the window at the evening stars.
Oh,
Did you hear the cat roar?
Hello, Sawyer.
He might have heard the cat roar. He's got the gold locket in his hands right now, but he hears you come in, and you're clanging. So I guess he turns around.
I can only imagine you're like, oh my god, he got me a suit of armor, and then you turn around and you see what it is.
Oh my god.
Sawyer, what?
It's the best they had at the time.
oh my god.
These are pots and pans. Wait,
Pots and
did you intend? Why does this look so familiar to me?
Uh,
Oh no.
Sawyer,
We
uh,
Oh
I,
no.
I, I understand. Okay.
cool. I'm like still like as he's saying that I'm like taking the shoes off and shit.
Did you break into my order's base of operations?
I mean, it's technically yours.
Ah,
I'm like getting the pieces up to him, and try to help him put it on if he's cool with it.
oh no! I'll put this on. It has a very peculiar mechanism. You, this is very. This is
Lola's
humorously.
outside, by the way.
Oh, uh,
They
well,
don't know,
this
and I
is
feel like maybe I should have just told them.
in
There
retrospect,
it
as
is.
soon as you
2 minutes.
left,
2 minutes.
in retrospect, as
Sawyer!
soon as you left. Oh, that's her.
2 minutes.
He just starts. God, the first thing he puts on is the tea kettle helmet.
Are you? I'm assuming you're just putting this on over the rags or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure. Who's rolling?
Sawyer!
Oh.
Do I have to roll? What do I have to roll?
No, I just speak with animals.
Should I jump
Two.
from the
Oh,
window?
2 minutes. Okay.
No.
Oh.
Lolo should be fine.
Sawyer, I swear I will break this door down
So,
if you do not answer.
So like as soon as Sawyer
I
turns,
just, like-
as soon as Sawyer turns around, there's a very quick like shuffling of like leather straps and the clanging of tin, and it is very quick.
I'm giving you Sawyer like doesn't peek because he's busy at the door trying to like open it and peek at Lola and just be like just a minute, and then like close it again.
If it's done, yep, there it is. If it's done and Ord is
Wow,
able to,
love the spoons.
I guess
Oh my god.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ord will just for the. I don't know if he would be aware. I don't even know if thumbs up is like an actual sign that people use. Here.
So let's talk for a second. First off, you're definitely putting this on over your rags, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So it doesn't fit well for one, and for two, it offers utterly no protection. Just
Oh,
cover
yeah.
this.
Oh,
Okay.
of course. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you know what? I'll be generous and give you one armor class.
But yeah, as soon as he's done, yeah, I guess very Terminator-esque. Just or
I
just
just look at him. I
thumbs
go,
up.
"You look beautiful."
Oh my
Or,
god.
Lola, you can hear Sawyer say that inside the room.
Do not try to flatter me.
There it
Remind
is.
me to tell you a most humorous tale about this particular suit of plate.
We used to cook with these.
Or I guess I should say plates. Suit of plates. Get it?
Oh god.
Here, allow me. I'll go ahead and open the door.
Oh my god.
So the door opens,
Oh,
and there is.
About time. So,
Oh!
why didn't you take off that armor?
Well, it is very obviously not Sawyer. It's a
Oh,
good
okay.
3 feet taller than Sawyer.
Yuli? I don't remember. Sawyer, what's going on? And I push my way in.
I don't say anything.
Oh shit. Oh.
I look around and I'm just like standing there confused. I'm like, okay, someone better explain this to me right now.
The door
I'm
shuts.
tapping my fingers on my guns.
The door shuts. God, that would be very intimidating. It's the middle of the night. Sawyer just invites Lola into a bedroom, and there's the giant armored tin can man, and then the door shuts.
They're already
Yeah, that's
making
why
out
my hands
earlier.
are on my guns.
I would only.
When I see Lola put her hand on the guns, I'm gonna like kind of try to calm her down, like like when you put your hand, don't put your hand down, put your hand.
No, don't touch me, because I'm feeling. Just so you understand, I don't have Yemdo with me. I don't know you very well, and I do not know who this tin can is, and I'm locked in a room with you, so I'm feeling very, very trapped at the moment.
Ms. Harvey, we did not mean to
Whoa!
put you in a state of disarm. Oh, yes.
I'm backing up,
Oh.
man. I'm backing up to the window right now.
That was fantastic.
Wait. Don't jump. Don't jump from the window.
What the flibbergism?
Yo, we love flippergism.
That is.
He lived.
Yes, I suppose that's a good way to say it. I
No,
admit, in
no,
retrospect, this is
no,
not a very flattering suit of armor, but it has
no.
very funny
I
history
saw
behind
you
it.
get smashed.
Yes, that was.
Sawyer, what are you doing? This has to be a. That can't be Ord. What are you doing, man? We saw him die.
I'll let you two whisper amongst yourselves. I understand if it's a bit alarming. Believe me, I was worried that Sawyer was going to strike me with his gauntlet, his wonderful device. It was.
Who else talks like this?
The ghost of Ord?
Ord,
The
if you were a
zombie
ghost, you would
of
tell us,
Ord?
right?
If I was a ghost and I was afflicted in the same way that the other knights were, or those other soldiers were on the bridge, and I had the ability to do so, yes, I would indeed tell you all that I was
Well, they didn't
not
know
hunting,
they
but
were ghosts, did they?
well, I
Exactly.
can,
Do you
I
see this
can,
man? He's an absolute unit of a man. He's alive. He
How?
made it.
How? Explain it.
Look at
I saw him get smashed.
yes, that was a most unfortunate event, but I
Then what
am
did you
glad
do?
to
Did you
see.
jump out of the waterfall? Because I don't see you surviving that either.
Well, I didn't jump out of the waterfall,
Then
but
how'd you get out of the cave?
How did you get out of the cave?
well, I had Rourke to thank for that. Um,
The Goblin King?
yes, he's actually doing fairly well.
He abandoned us to that golem.
To well, yes, I was going to give him some credit, but to his credit, he did come back. I believe he was looking to loot my body, but it worked out for. It is at least my belief, as I have explained to Sawyer, that be there some sort of divine prominence or some sort of something greater. Miraculously, I was spared the fate of death. But I also learned that Yuli, in fact, did survive, and that everyone had made it out. So, if anything, I'm grateful for my sacrifice, and truly pleased to see you here. Circumstances notwithstanding.
So I'm gonna slowly kind of
No one
walk towards
talks
him
like
and
this.
try to like poke his fleshy areas that are open.
Ah, I'm
They're covered with, for the most part, filthy rags.
I don't care. I want to make sure there's actual flesh under there.
So as she approaches, and this intention of like kind of touching the unplated areas becomes very clear, Ord doesn't take a baby step back, Ord takes a big step back.
See, he won't let me touch him. He has no flesh. He's just a big spirit ghost thing.
Miss Harvey, if I was a ghost, I do not believe that I would be able to wear the traditional panoply of dinnerware. Um, More to the fact, I did not mean to startle you. In the reasoning for wearing the suit is the same as the reasoning for I I would prefer not to be touched, especially by a fair lady such as yourself.
Oh. And then I kind
And
of
for
walk
the
up.
third time, Sawyer goes, "Who talks like this?"
So I kind of look like, okay, I get it. He, whatever. But then I get kind of angry looking. I'm like, you stupid idiot. And I smack his helmet.
Ord?
What were you thinking? I told you to run. You should not have stayed behind.
Ord adjusts the teapot kettle helm so that he can see through the holes. Yes, that was deserved. I will acquiesce to that. But as for my thoughts, I sincerely wanted to live up to the promise that I had made to all of you within that cave.
Okay,
I
I get it.
had
I
to
get it.
get you all out, and you were most indignant, as you are presently. Not to offend. But at the
Indignant.
time, while I understand the intention of tying rope around the giant's feet, I thought, given its reach and the severity of what had happened, you telling me to run, well, I feared that had I listened to you, you would have died. And
Mm.
it was, I, I did not want to break my promise to any of you. Despite your heroism and despite your intentions, I had more faith in my abilities to withstand a blow than I did yours, if not
Okay.
by merit of the suit that I was wearing. Unfortunately, as we all witnessed, well, one punch, yes. Two punches, no. That's no.
All right, all right. I get it. I get it. But look, if it really is you, which I'm not saying I'm 100% sure you're convinced yet, but if it is you, and if, as it seems to be the case, that maybe we are going to continue to know each other for a while, you need to learn to be part of a team and trust your fellow adventurers. You cannot just constantly self sacrifice. I get that that's your knightly code, but at some point you have to learn to trust other people as well.
I
I
will
mean,
do
I'm not the
that.
DM, but I would give inspiration. I'm just saying.
I
Yeah, sure. Take inspiration for that. It was fantastic.
I will
Rosine,
Meanwhile.
fantastic role play
That
altogether
was
this session.
so fucking good. Holy shit.
I will remember this moving forward, and I do not mean to offend with any assumptions or actions that would
I
have
just
been.
jump and hug him.
Oh.
I'm so glad you're not dead. I felt so bad. It was all my fault because you were trying to save me.
The
He
content.
smells bad.
Ord,
I'm only touching him in the plate areas.
so Ord's arms are like outstretched in genuine shock. If there was a noise that he would have made, it was like quickly stifled. But as the he's all right, he's yep, Ord. He's gonna very kind of like half awkwardly just like from Sawyer's point of view, like his hands keep wavering like up and down, like he's not really sure what to do, like how to address this. So I think he's gonna pat her shoulders twice and then like pat her once on the back and then like twice on the back. Like he's not fully
It does.
committing to the hug, but it's like he's trying his best to show his affection without possibly like breaking his vow.
And then I just release him and I just kind of wipe the tears from my eye and step back, and that's all I say.
Sawyer is actively trying not to cry.
Oh,
Oh, he's got
I-
feelings.
I sincerely thank all of you for doing this for me. It truly means the world to me to have met people as kind as you are.
wait. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, Sawyer.
I'm like
We did
standing
not
like kind of
know
back to them.
that we
like
were
I'm
doing
done-
this for
I'm looking
you.
up.
I might have been willing to go a little bit further and get you a better suit of armor, but I thought it was for Yuli.
Oh,
Sawyer
Is
was not forthcoming.
is
I'm not
Yuli
very
joining
good
the
at thinking
order?
of plans when I just wake up. Okay.
I admit I did startle him in a moment of vulnerability. I requested his help. I did not expect him to commit to such a daring venture now. I would have waited till morning. I apologize if I didn't mention that. Um, but it is fine. Is Yuli in trouble?
Well,
I made that up.
I mean, he technically is on the wanted list, but his picture's not up, so I think he's probably okay. Oh, I thought you were dead, and didn't think you were coming back. So I kind of told the knights that he was your ward and that it was like your dying wish for him to take vows and become one of them.
One of us.
Well, I suppose that's not the worst thing in the world. Wait, well, I'm sorry. Did you informed the order that I have deceased?
Oh,
Correct?
yeah, they all know you're dead. And to be honest, I'm not sure what they think about it. You'd think they'd have been a little sadder, but I don't know. Some of them seemed a little, I don't know. I don't know that, I don't know, Lord.
The knights, they all mean well, and to the best of my knowledge, it is a general understanding that when one dons a shield and a sword, that death could come at any moment.
Oh,
Yes.
we might have told them um, that you were north of the wall, and they didn't seem real happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask. Why were you in that inn?
And he kind of just like he has this moment, and like you can tell he's kind of wandered off for a little bit, and the tea kettle head kind of like shifts both ways, once to Sawyer and once to Lola, and he just says, "Well, as I'm sure you all were aware during our first meeting, I don't exactly look the way that they do.
Mm.
In a sense, while yes, I am inducted into their order, I feel as though there is an air, perhaps, a need, or I guess some sort of want for glory that I myself do not necessarily follow. With that being said, I had hoped that my ideals and my hopes would be warranted, or at least have some sort of deeper meaning further at that inn. I had hoped that I could at least learn or provide some sort of greater benefit, in the hopes that this would at least be seen as respected into the eyes of my peers.
Why do you care?
Yeah, I gotta be honest, they don't hold a candle to you. They were very disrespectful to me in a way that I can't imagine you would ever be. Oh, I might have told them that they were disgraceful compared to you. I'm
That was
sorry,
pretty
I
good.
was just really upset. And sometimes when I get upset, I kind of fly off the handle a little bit. And you had just died, and they weren't very nice.
You you all notice that as you are been having this conversation, the sun has been rising, and you hear life returning to the town outside.
Oh, has it been morning already?
I hope that line didn't eat anybody.
Speaking of which, Ord, it's a pleasure to see you, but I got an obligation. I need to go find my Yamdo.
Wait, where is Amdo?
Oh, he made a distraction and ran off into the woods with his cat. Oh, he has a cat now.
How
He thinks it's
adorable.
you, so that's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
weird.
Oh, he thinks it's your spirit. That's awkward.
Is this a tribal custom of his?
Yeah, he tried to
You had
invoke
to
your
be
spirit
there.
into the form of a cat, and he got the cat. But if you're not dead, then I don't know whose spirit's in that cat.
There it is.
Oh my god! I better go find him because it's morning and he hasn't come back yet. So I'm gonna head off to the woods.
That's a very good idea, Miss Happy.
Gamdo, are you back or are you in the woods?
Yay, bro! As soon as the crack of dawn, as soon as that morning sun hits the horizon, and the sun starts, blessing the world of the Tribute Coast with its radiance, bro. Yamdo is up at the crack of dawn with Leonidas, and he's gonna start making his way towards town.
Yamdo, you get back into the Great Oak Inn. There's a couple people who are moving around early this morning, and they are very shocked to see Leo as he marches through the streets.
He's friend and like as people are like just like shocked and shit, Yamdo's just gonna look at everybody and just reassure them that it's a friendly line, you know. He'll say, "Don't worry, he's friendly, good boy. Don't worry, nice cat."
You get back to the inn. Ernest is just getting set up and behind the bar, and he says, "Hey, I told you not to keep that dang cat down here. You take it up to your room right now."
Oh, sorry. And
You make for the stairs, and you run, and you see Lola and Sawyer coming down the stairs. Plus, let's roll like a insight. Roll an insight.
hell yeah.
Well, I'm glad you said he saw us in the stairs because I thought you were going to say he saw me sneaking out of Sawyer's room, and I was not going to like that.
Yeah, the spice.
Unbelievable. Freaking Rosine's husband goes out of town for 1 week and she's making out with people.
Hey, to be fair, when he was on the phone, he told me to have a good session.
There it is, yo. Solid, bro. Solid. You love to see it.
Yeah. So you, with a 19 insight, you actually you see this guy and you're like, that looks like a word. That's
Okay,
what you think.
so cool. So check this out. So as Yemdo is walking up the steps, all right, and he makes eye contact with Lola and Sawyer, and this is how it goes, bro. He's walking up the steps. Leonidas is behind him, and he says, "Good morning, Lola. Good morning, Sawyer."
Yamdo, I'm so glad to see you again.
Oh, likewise. It's so good to see you. Yes, good morning, Sawyer. Good morning, Ord. He pauses. He looks over.
Yamdo,
Ord?
we got some explaining to do.
He looks over at Lola. He looks back at Ord.
Yamdo.
And then he looks at Leonidas. And then he looks at Ord. And then he says,
Yamdo.
When you look at Leonidas, he looks at Ord and he looks back at you, and no one else can see it, but you just see this faint, like only a man who's a master of communicating with animals. And so your bond is so tight, you see this shoulder shrug.
Yendo looks at Ord and says, "Is this metaphor?"
Or just he puts his hand on Yamdo's shoulder, probably leaning over as he does because he's on top of a stairwell. No, my dear friend, this is not a metaphor, and I like your cat.
Thank you. This is Leonidas. Leonidas, this is Ordovic. Ordovic, your second skin, armor. We stole. Oh, wait. Sawyer, come. We go downstairs. Leonidas, go inside room. Come. We go downstairs. Have drink.
Ernest calls out as you guys are within visible, and he says, "Oh, now, good morning. You put that cat upstairs. You come downstairs and get yourself something to eat."
I'll take Leo up. Good kitty, good distraction. I take Leo up.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Lola. And Yendo walks downstairs, kind of still confused because he's trying to comprehend what, like, he saw Ordovic get crushed, and now he sees Ordovic back to life. So Yamdo takes a seat and says, "Okay, Yamdo saw Ordovic crushed.
Yes.
Yamdo sees Ordovic now."
This is correct. This is not a metaphor.
Not metaphor.
All right, now, y'all, would you be having 4 orders of bacon and eggs then?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, coming right up, Ernest says, and he gets to cooking.
Thank you, Ernest. Now, Ordvik, this could mean something. You see, After waterfall jump, Yamdo did tribal sending, your honor. Built stone cairn for you and for horse. Had
I
vision.
appreciate the sentiment.
Least Yamdo could do. You taught Yamdo true strength, not always mean athleticism. True strength can be character.
Yes, that's very good.
Yamdo had vision. Met God of the Duat. Itzam Kabdorn.
Wait, what happened?
Oh.
He's like, this is a part that Sawyer doesn't know about. So
Right.
He is very
Yeah.
Is Lola back yet?
Nah, or who is she? Is she?
No, I'm not.
Biz.
I put Leo away, and then I went in my room to kind of wash my face because I didn't really get to sleep last night.
Yo.
Her hair's all messed up and stuff.
Yeah, and then Yanda says the story. He says, "Oh yes, my village, my tribe, many gods we have. God of sun, God of moon, God of pride. How can
Ernest comes over. He's got 4 delicious smelling plates of bacon and eggs, and he puts them down and looks at the empty seat and he goes, "Is a lady joining you this morning?"
I walked down the steps. Oh, is that bacon I smell?
Oh, there you are, my lady. Come, help yourself.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Oh, it is delicious. It is something to drink for you, maybe.
Do you have
Anyone?
any fresh juice?
Well, I can check, but it's a bit costly, juice.
I'll take some water then.
Water it is.
water? Good water.
Good night. And he puts a hand on your shoulder, Ord, with a. You can hear him chuckling. You're a big one there, huh? Something to drink in there.
In there.
Just a water, please.
Oh, very much so. And it goes and grabs waters.
Bish.
So,
Yes.
So you did a sending ritual. And
Yes.
met,
Yes.
something
Yes.
of the Duat.
Yes. The Duat. It's afterlife, but for bad
Shitty one.
Yes. My tribe, my village, we believe in our afterlife. Many levels, depending on character. If good, then you go to Amazon in the sky by way of the Valley of Reeds. But if you are bad juju, then you go into the Duat. Yamdo met with God of Duat, Itzam Kabdorn. Big, massive man, snakehead, told me that you did not accept your death. Yamdo at time not know what mean. Your cairn faded. Now know it's because you were not dead. In return, though, Yamdo gifted spiritual beast. In your
Ernest
honor.
returns with waters. And he goes, "Oh, well, what brings you all into Norbarrow, and how long do you plan to be staying? You're welcome as long as you like, of course."
that's what we should be discussing.
Well, this is the home of our friend here.
Yes.
I see. Are you all are a song and dance show then?
Song and dance?
No. This.
The adventure.
We're the run away from zombies and get to know some strangers kind.
Zombies. Well, there's no such thing south of the mountains. You're in the
Yeah.
wrong place for that. You need to go north if you're looking for them, but I don't recommend it. If you're some sort of adventurer and you're looking for work, there's plenty of things about town. Have you heard of the ghosts?
Well, I thought I had this morning.
he chuckles along with you guys, even though he does not know what you're laughing at.
Well, anyway, who are the ghosts?
Well, there's 2 ghosts in Norbarrow. Firstly, you can see the ghosts of the king. You can see him almost any night out by the king's tomb, but You can't get close to him because he disappears.
Hmm.
And the other one you don't really want to see. The other one we call her the Bloody Wench.
Why
And,
bloody?
well, because she's got a big, empty, gaping hole in the front of her, and although she doesn't really have much color to her, she's clearly got blood pouring out all of the front of her.
Hmm.
That one's
And
a little bit more scary to see, but she wanders about town sometimes, usually at night.
is she friendly?
She doesn't really touch or move or harm anyone, so it's like she's wandering and looking for something.
Maybe
Well,
we help her find what look for.
I'll tell you what, if you've got any helping hands about you, if any of you got any healing upon you, we could definitely use some help with Unwin. Lord Weybridge, he's fallen ill, I'm afraid. Quite ill.
We
who, Unbridge?
Unwin Weybridge, he's the governor of Norbarrow, he's the ward of the North Asteria. Works for the king, but he's quite sick. People say he's not going to make it.
we
Well,
should help.
I can
Kind
do
of look
that.
at Ord.
I mean, I wanted to let my friend finish speaking. Good tavern keep. It might not look it, but I come from this humble town of Norbarrow. As you can see, I'm ill dressed. But I am a knight of the Asterian Hawk. This is a prank armor, as you can see.
Well, I can see this. Well, good night. I'm so tragically sorry for what's happened to you.
These things happen. They're all in good jest. Though I do question: have they specified what exactly the Governor Weybridge is afflicted with?
Oh, well, I don't mean to mislead you there, good night. We've had healers come in and tend to him, but unfortunately, Lord Unwin is quite old. I'm afraid that what he has is not curable by magic.
Ah,
Well, but
then
what do I know? I'm just a small-time innkeeper. And if you excuse me, it looks like some of the other guests are coming downstairs. If you have any
yes.
other questions, feel free to wave me down, but I'll be back shortly. And he goes off to tend to the other people.
Well,
Ord, you
yes.
you got a unique opportunity here. I mean, as
I
far as
see
they're
that.
concerned, you're dead.
What are Well, as far as they're concerned, yes, I am in fact dead. But when I go to the order and explain to my commanding officer that
Yeah, but what
I
if you don't?
What if join
You mean
us?
I shouldn't? You mean I shouldn't tell
You
them
were
that
at the
I have
victory.
returned from the dead?
You were at the Victory Rose Inn for a reason.
Yes, to fulfill the necessities of the oath that I've sworn to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
And you did. And maybe you can continue doing that, but you don't have to stay in this city for that. Just something to think about. And I'm just gonna go back to my bacon and eggs.
I Yamdo think what Sawyer say is we four become team?
I
To what
mean,
end?
when you think about it, if you weren't there at the end, we'd probably be dead.
That is a grim prospect.
Some would argue we need you.
Well,
But where do we go from here? What is everybody's goal? I mean, Yamdo and I were going to explore the north, but
The North.
that didn't work out like I expected. And I personally feel like I need to go warn the dwarves of that attack, but I don't really have a greater purpose at the moment if the north is cut off for me.
Ernest overhears and he comes by and he says, "Oh, well, if you're heading to Varnuar to speak to some dwarves, you can stop by on the way at Pendle Castle. It's quite the tourist attraction if you're from out of town."
Pendle Castle.
Yeah,
It's,
yes. Pendle Castle, it's a quaint little spot. It's in Pella's Wish, but I got to warn you, They say strange things have been happening around there recently. At night,
Strange, like ghost strange.
like people up and disappearing around there, and they say at night, if you look up, you can see a green flame burning from the highest tower at Pendle Castle.
How high is castle?
Ah, it's quite the big castle, but it hasn't been used for as long as I've been alive, I can tell you that.
Yamdo
Wait, so it's old and needs exploring?
Yamdo looks
Seems to me to be a
Yamdo
ruin.
looks at Lola in the eyes and says, "Yamdo want to climb. Yamdo want to climb castle. You come, we
Oh.
go. Yes,
Lola
then-
wants to find castle artifact.
you."
Well, if I would not recommend climbing up an old castle. Structurally, they're very unsound. Miss Harvey,
Oh, don't speak so quickly there, good knight. Pendle Castle's been standing for over 100 years. I suspect she'll be standing for 100 more. You can't beat that kind of construction.
Yeah.
but I would also imagine that Pendle Castle is securely under the authority of those in Pella's Wish. It's
Oh.
considered private property, correct?
Well, yes, but for a long time the gates were open and you could freely walk in. I'm not sure you were allowed to go inside of the castle proper, but the courtyard was quite beautiful to see. Families used to go all the time. I've heard that for some reason the gates have been closed recently, but Pella's Wish is not what it once was. 200 years ago, that was the capital of the north, and because of Norbarrow's more advantageous location, more people live here now, and the governor lives in Norbarrow. Pella's Wish is quite small compared to Norbarrow. But Pendle Castle still stands in between Pella's Wish and the mountains. It used to have an advantageous view over almost all of Asteria.
Well, that sounds quite idyllic and scenic. But
Well,
yes,
I hate to see you be going soon. It's been wonderful to have your company. You're welcome to stay if you'd like to stay a while longer. There's shops and they're setting up for the spring sewing festival. If you didn't see,
the sewing festival.
I've heard that a couple guards were discussing how they were having to force some old fortune teller soothsayer out of her tent. She keeps trying to set up tents in the market early.
A soothsayer.
Yes,
Well,
can you
she
believe
has-
some crazy old witch? Ha! And he laughs and he chuckles and he walks away, going to tend to other guests.
Well, I can't imagine why they'd remove somebody from a space like that. She is indeed a citizen of Norbarrow. I would suggest this, everybody. After we finish our meal here, we can resolve a few things with the Order of the Asterian Hawk, and I can return this sorely missed annual armor of great humility. Then we can
man.
return their suit to them, and then upon getting ourselves arranged and sorted out, if you would wish, Ms. Harvey, Yamdo, we can head towards Pella's Wish. I had initially said that I would help escort you all up north, so if you wish to go that way, then I will gladly follow.
How about you, Sawyer? Are you interested in joining us for some adventures, or are you gonna be on your way?
There's like he's got just a mouthful of bacon and eggs, and he like kind of struggles to swallow, and he just says, "Anywhere that isn't here."
Or I do have one condition.
Yes.
You gotta stop treating us like we're your little kids and that you're the father figure, and you gotta be one of the team. And you gotta trust us and let us lead sometimes.
Yes, this is a repetition of what you had mentioned to me some two odd hours ago.
Well, yeah, but that was in anger. Now I'm just saying, if you're gonna join us, we
I've had my
really,
juice.
we really would love to have you escort us, but you just gotta learn to trust us a little. Can you do that?
Yes. Yes.
I can't promise Yamdo and I are gonna stop being a little bit spontaneous, but we will try and to remember now the consequences that when we're with other people, our actions may have. We do promise that.
Yes, and Lola, speaking of team, we need name.
Here it comes.
Oh, goodness, Yamdo, you're so silly.
Yeah, right.
Yamdo.
You got any good ideas?
Yamdo.
Go ahead.
Yamdo think.
What do you think there, Chief?
One Lola, one Yamdo, one
Counting on
Sawyer,
his hands.
one Ord.
And your cat as well.
Leonidas. Leonidas is part
Oh,
of...
and Patter and Rolling and.
Oh, no, no.
Yuli.
Padda went back to the Ember, Order of the Embers. And,
Ah,
and Yuli has made it clear that his involvement with us has ended.
Yes.
yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Four,
yes, the four of us and your cat.
four of us. One
Don't disrespect
Leonidas.
the lion.
Leonidas more like a part of Yam's extension. Second skin. That's it.
Second skin?
The meta 4. Team name.
Did you just say 4 like the number?
Yes.
Yes.
The meta 4. Team name. Yamdo like.
You're by far the most wild individual I've ever met in my entire life.
Thank you. You.
Whatever you want,
That
Yamdo,
was
is fine
a
with me.
very
The metaphor.
mastery of the common language. Very good, Yamdo.
Thank you. Yamdo learning. Perhaps one day Yamdo teach you his native tongue.
I would very much enjoy that. Now, if you all will excuse me, I will trust the day's planning to you all.
And he turns and kind of like thumbs up his Lola.
There it is.
Thumbs up with
Um,
Lola.
he like as he's saying this, he like turns his head to like look at Lola to be like, see, I said the trust word, and like gives, like a thumbs up.
There it is. Yes.
But I will go ahead and I need to readjust the panel P here. In a rush, I had to tighten the straps, and not all of them are very well fitting. But if I could have a few minutes to readjust myself, that would be appreciated.
And he grabs his share of food and begins to make his way upstairs.
Biss.
What are the three of you gonna do?
You know, I'd kind of like to check out this whole soothsayer situation.
Yes. Sound interesting.
Yes, it does.
Do we wait for Ord to do this? Or we go without him?
I'll be honest, the faster we get out of this town, the better.
You have a point. Maybe we just stop by on the way out?
Also idea. Yes.
What's so bad about Norbarrow? It's very
Sawyer
quaint.
doesn't like staying in the same place for very long.
Although we did probably leave stuff behind us at the inn or something. Like I don't know if we need supplies or if we need to do anything in a big town before we go off into the wilderness again.
Well, bellies are full. Day is young.
There is a number. At this point in time, I'd like to point out. Notes. There's a note section in your little thing. You have like a quest log. General stuff. Someone has really slammed this general stuff. Holy shit!
That's me.
Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
we
Wow.
love
And
you.
then there's
There
all
it
these
is.
people that you know, and there's names crossed out, which is
Putting
crazy.
that motherfucking degree to work.
There
And
it is.
there is
You
a
gave us
quest
note.
log. Yeah, I gave you no quest log, which is what I would. I mean, there is a number of. I basically like it, Kyle. If you want to do it, you can. But look, main plot Pendle Castle. Side quests. You know, there's
Everything else.
My
obvious
quest log is
everything else.
empty.
Yeah, I feel like you gave us like 3 really good, hooks.
Yeah, there was the
That's-
ghosts, there
Oh,
was
yeah, there's
the
tons of good
festival, there was the castle.
Yep, and
the guy.
My
they had
quest
to-
log is empty though. Is it supposed to be empty?
Oh, I just updated
it's
it. There we
shared,
go.
so no one has done anything.
Oh, okay.
And also, don't forget about that. There was that one farmer who's having trouble with the young keg as well, so that's an option as well.
Oh yeah,
The
them
what?
kids.
The farmer who was having trouble with the young keg. I mean,
Right,
that's an
the
option.
thingies that they were stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Anyway,
like we picked something to do as we head out, I guess? Or do
Sure.
we just go straight for Pendle Castle?
I kind of feel like we should help the people in the farm. I kind of wanted to do that, but then I forgot about it.
Yes.
and the other thing was the fortune teller. Sorry, I don't know if we put that one down.
I
Did
know,
we?
I want to help her too.
All the side quests, and then by the
Yo,
time we get
bro.
to the main quest,
Bro.
we overlap.
There it is. There it is.
I know, that's
there
my
it is.
goal in
That's
every game I do.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
out-level the main story.
Yo, bitch. Side quest. Side quest. Side quest.
Well, not all those things are necessarily long side quests. You know, like obviously on keg. You know, that's a fight. You know,
Well,
Soothsayer may not be a
Well,
fight.
he's changing. I just go chat with the soothsayer. I mean, it's not like it's far.
No, it's not. As a matter of fact, if you were to open the door, like you to the end, right out into this town square, you see 2 guards who are accosting this woman, who's this old, hunched over, round woman with white long hair. And there's this purple tent set up, and these 2 guards, ma'am, you're not even in the right square.
Yeah, I want to do this one while he's adjusting his armor.
You're supposed to be in the market square. That's across the river to the east. You can't miss it, ma'am. Please take your tent down. And she chuckles. She says, I'm waiting for someone. Perhaps you'd like to step into my tent. And the guard points finger. If you're not moved by the end of the day, we're going to come back and move you ourselves. And he turns and he stomps away.
What
Ma'am?
goes
Is every-
on there?
Is everything okay?
Oh, young lady, perhaps you'd like to step into my tent and have your fortune told. I see many good things in your future. And you notice that one of her eyes is like gigantic and round and darts all over the place, and the other eye is like normal size and it's staring right at you.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I am wondering
Fake
if you're
vaccine.
okay. It seemed like those guards were handling you pretty rough.
They were just asking for me to move. They are within their right to do so. I have set up in the wrong place as I'm waiting for the right customer.
Do you need help moving?
I do not. I've set my tent up on my own. What I need to do is to tell you what you need to do, young lady.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a very nice lady, but I do not believe in such things.
You would be surprised, my sweet. 1 gold piece is all it would take.
Well,
Am I here?
then would you be
Is,
willing
like,
to
did you
move
go
to
out
the
again?
right place?
You could be here. Who wants to be here?
I want to be here. I want to see this.
Everyone shows up. Ah, yes. And Ord, are you coming out? Oh. Perhaps the man is AFK.
Oh, sorry.
This
Just
plan
had to move the
was-
cat. What's up?
Are you coming to the soothsayer as well?
Yeah, you know what? By this time, Ord has finished adjusting everything.
So-
And he comes down with a completely empty plate. And he says, "What are we doing?"
Well, they're gone. They're outside now.
Oh no!
Just right outside the door.
Ord looks around. He's holding this plate. He's like,
By process of elimination, you determined that they did not come upstairs. You were upstairs. So you know they must have gone out the front door.
"Yep." He just puts the plate down, says his thanks, and steps outside to
Okay.
look around.
My bad. Ernest would not have let you guys leave without paying, so everyone take 1 gold out
Oh,
of their
yeah.
inventory.
Hell yeah, yo. Pay up.
Oh,
Um,
you're gonna be one of those guys who actually makes us track our money.
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. You will be tracking your money.
Hell
150%.
yeah.
You step out, you see the 3 of your companions and the 4, counting Leo, as they're all standing looking down at this little lady who seems to be like waving her arms and talking to them. And she says, 3 for, and Ord walks up, 4 fortunes to tell. I will give you a discount, 4 fortunes for the price of 3.
Hmm.
3
Insight check to
gold.
see if she's full of shit.
Yo,
Roll it, yeah, roll it.
there it is, insider.
And I know
What
con
what you
con
talking
people.
about, lady? What you talking about?
You, as best as you can determine that you maybe you have this like sense of you feel like this woman does have some sort of magical powers about her.
Okay.
Yemdo goes up to the old lady, and he says, can you speak with spirits?
Perhaps if your spirits are tied to your destiny, my sweet.
Hmm.
Step in, and she sort of hobble skips like through this, like, into the purple tent.
Okay.
And she says, or her head pokes back out. And she says, one at a time, one at a time. You first, young lady.
As Lola's going, I'm like, hey, are we leaving after this?
Are you going in, Lola?
Lola.
I think she said be right back.
Oh, she did.
Sorry, I do regret to say this, but I would prefer to not leave.
So Ord go.
Covered in pots and pans.
That's fair. I have no idea where to get you a suit.
I can
So
just return to the order.
we'll send Yamdo in first because
Yes,
Brizin's away.
yes. I'm intrigued.
So Yamdo
I'm
goes
intrigued.
in,
I'm super intrigued.
and you see there is a number of strange things in here.
Mhm.
A small table with a bowl on it. You see something burning in the bowl, like this ash, like incense coming out of it.
Mm.
You see that there is a cauldron next to her that seems to be bubbling like consistently. She's saying the same way. She says, sit down, my sweet."
Hmm. Oh, gladly. Where Yemdo from? We have Oracle and Shaman. Very similar setup.
She says, yes. Let us find out what future holds for you." And she kind of leans over this bowl, and you see her like inhale into this, and she says, yes. Yes, a foreign man in a strange land you are.
Yes, that Yemdo.
You're prince of the jungle.
You know a lot. Go on.
Your destiny is tied to your father, young Yamno.
Yemdo turns around and he looks at Lola and Sawyer and
Well, you
then.
can't see out the tent.
Oh shit. Okay, it's just her and I, 1-on-1. Okay,
Yeah.
six. Yeah, Yemdo's intrigued, bro. Right now she's speaking everything that's fucking true. Keep it going.
Yes, I warn you.
Yes.
Beware the chain upon chain. Beware the connecting chains.
The connecting chain.
Once you are chained down, nothing short of death will set you free. And that's all she says to you. Be gone, Prince of the Jungle.
Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Send in the young lady.
Gladly.
Also, someone has to pay. Yendo, maybe because he's got 90 fucking gold.
Hell yeah, bro. I give her my gold.
Three,
I give her, yeah. 3
Great.
gold? Yeah, alright.
Lola, you coming in?
Yeah, back.
So Lola steps into the tent and she says, my young sweet. Look at you, a young explorer, just like your grandfather.
Oh!
You will go to extraordinary places. You will follow in his footsteps. But he was a man who moved much. And when it comes to you, it looks like he hid his tracks.
Damn.
What?
She says, you must pick up the trail at the building that shares his name. But heed his words, for there are others who seek his secrets. You will know the answer when it is in your hands.
How do you know about my grandfather?
Be gone, young.
Because
Send in the Great Knight.
Send in the Great Knight.
I open the curtain. I'm like, what a quack.
Rosine, you remember that we did have the conversation that your grandfather used to say that to you?
The what?
We used to say, your grandfather used to say that the answer's in your hands a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a long time ago. I don't remember.
I know. I remember. That's why I reminded you.
Yes, sorry.
I figured you remember.
Yeah, I'm very disturbed, which is why when I walk out, I'm like, what a quack. Because I'm clearly very disturbed.
And what did you say to the team?
Well, that's what I say. What a quack.
Yeah,
I don't want them to know that I'm actually believing the soothsayer has any power.
Yamna goes up to Lola.
Do we hear when she calls out to the next person, or no?
You don't hear her, so it's up to Lola.
She said she wanted the big night next.
Oh, she means me.
Well,
okay.
I don't think she means Sawyer.
Clang, clang. Or you enter the tent, and you sit down at this table. The chair creaks under your weight.
Oh, would you prefer... Hello, by the way.
Quiet. She inhales from the bowl, and her eyes squint, and she shakes her head, and she says, "Callous, I charge you for 1 fortune, and you demand 100. And she inhales again. Well, let's see. You seek answers. You seek answers for questions. Why? Where? How and who? Questions new, questions old. But know this. All of these questions have the same answer." And that's all she says to you. Now be gone. Send in the green skin.
Whoa!
Order
Hey, I
arrives
heard.
and steps out.
Send in the green skin.
Troya, she requests your presence next.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I walk in.
So what's this about green skin?
You go and you sit down at the table, and she says, look at this. And she reaches into this bowl of ash, and she pulls out a large silver coin. And you recognize this coin, Sawyer. You've seen these before. You've seen them relatively frequently. And she puts it down, and just seeing it for a second, you're terrified. But then you realize that short of some sort of horrible, game-changing infiltration, you should feel safe at the sight of this coin. And she puts it down on the table, and with one hand, she deftly spins it. Ooh. And it spins in place, and spins, and spins, and spins. And gradually, you can't hear anything but this loud... the sound seems to get louder and louder and louder until suddenly it's like the sound was a bubble, and the bubble has passed you by. And where you are, you can hear nothing from outside of this bubble, and it's dead quiet within it.
Oof.
And she looks right at you right in the eye, and she says, "Where is the artifact?"
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Ooh.
This woman's on a roll, yo.
It's already just go, ooh.
Ooh. I'm trying to figure out how to fucking... Oh, man.
See what had happened was...
Can I, insight check her?
Well, you recognize this coin as a famous part of coin spinners.
We're Thieves' Canton right now.
Yeah, basically.
Sort of.
And this is like a magical device that high-ranking members of coin spinners have that basically privatizes your conversation, right? The coin spins endlessly on the table, and the noise seems oppressively loud until it's like a protective barrier of noise that prevents your noise from getting out and other noises from getting in. So those of you outside the tent, it's peculiarly quiet in here. But Sawyer, all you can hear is her speaking and this echoing of this coin slowly spinning on this table.
Oh.
How do you know about the chronograph?
We were beginning to think that you'd run off with it. The choice of not checking in sooner was perturbing us.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna take it off. It's usually sitting on his arm as bracelets, and it kind of reforms into that lantern. I'm just gonna place it on the table.
Her hands. She doesn't have her hands on the bowl like she has with the others, like fortunes. She's just staring you in the eye, but then her eyes dart down to look at it.
I wasn't the only person looking for this.
Do tell.
The 11th Eye wants it.
Mm.
We know this.
Did you know they were willing to kill me for it?
The coin spins consistently. We know this as well. One of our top agents wasn't Prince. He reported to have founding someone who matched your description. When we found him, he'd been slaughtered.
Well, what's the plan? I can't just go back to Ezrich.
No, we need you to try to keep this item in safekeeping. You must watch yourself at all costs. We're concerned that the work of the 11th Eye on our agent and Prince was the work of some of their top agents. It would be couth of you to not trust anyone. Especially old soothsayers and tents, you idiot.
Oh.
I didn't believe it, okay? And that didn't sound believable at all.
And he says, I would watch. She says, I would watch your back.
I'm gonna grab the chronograph with like two hands, kind of just holding it like it's mine. And I'm gonna say, I mean, listen, I can keep moving from place to place, but they're eventually gonna find me.
Yes, they will. And I do hope that you are better prepared for combat than you were today. Because if they had been me, you'd be dead already. I warn you, and I want you to not take this lightly. There are 2 men that the 11th Eye has sent after you who have a reputation. They can change
Do I know
their...
who these 2 people are? Just hearing that there's 2 people.
Yes,
does that ring a bell?
You've heard rumors of like this duo of people from the 11th Eye. You don't know their names. No one seems to, but you've heard of this particularly grim and torturous duo, like experts of torture and cruelty. Trust me when I tell you that you don't want to be found by them. And we don't want to lose this into their hands, but it's too risky to move otherwise. Whatever you did to get away, it seemed to work for the most part. People, as far as we can tell, the 11th Eye hasn't realized that you returned. But I would stay out of the limelight. You hear me?
Yeah. And I'm like kind of just walking back and forth. I'm just trying to. Sawyer's clearly upset.
I don't mean to put this burden on you, but you have no choice.
Right.
I would scold you for the path you've chosen, but it seems to have worked in your advantage somehow.
Yeah, well, and like the lantern like reconfigures onto his arm. Do they have any idea what this is?
Only the faintest. We do know that it can't fall into the hands of the 11th Eye. Someone is funding the 11th Eye more than before. They seem to have unlimited resources. Remember to watch your back and not to trust anyone. Now, and she slaps the coin on the table, and the bubble of silence fades. And she says, "Be out of my tent, Greenskin. I'm done with you."
Be out of my tent.
Unbelievable. And I just leave in a huff.
Yo, let's see this fortune teller.
There it is.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna get that.
And no mega cliffhanger plan for this session, but that was pretty good. We're gonna wrap up 15 minutes past. We went overboard again.
Yeah.
Good shit. Fantastic. Rosine, you were the A team tonight, dude. That was amazing.
Oh
The fucking your gas when Lola
good.
realized that's a word in the room. I was like, oh man, awesome! It was so good.
Solid,
So
bro.
good.
Well,
Love
thank
it.
you.
Love it.
Yo, start uploading
There it is.
that episode.
And that's it right
That
there, ladies and
is
gentlemen. Session 7, the Tribute Coast. I'm telling you, bro, we're on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. It was a little mini heist. It was a little fortune tellery, bro.
Oh
A
my
wild
God.
man ran into the woods, bro. It was bananas. It was bonkers, bro. But the fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, is that the crew, the Metaphor, are back reunited, bro.
Yeah.
We got some exposition, bis exposition. So, with that being said, for everybody here, for Kyle, for my brother Law, for Rascal, for Roisin the Rhythm Bot, and Yams, my name has been Yams, but you have been the true viewers of the Tribute Coast,
We gotta
and
get
we'll
the fuck
catch
outta
you
here.
back at it again next week, ladies and gentlemen, or maybe even this week. I don't know, but stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Bada, and then boom. And wait, hang on.
Thank you.
There we go.